Hi there, I'm Ina Speak Simply Malekish, and this is my channel, Talk to Ina. And I enjoy sharing about sex, relationship, and intimacy one bite at a time. And my practice, how I best serve you, it thrives when you participate with me. So when you share, when you subscribe to me, when you click like, or you actually leave some comments. So I invite you to do so. I'm also available for in-office as well as remote sessions, and you can contact me from this page. So today's topic is, on a daily basis, how much do you actually connect to a higher power by whatever name, Great Spirit, God, Jesus? I don't know what you call your higher power. Maybe it's the tree in your backyard that you consider. Maybe it's Mother, Father, Nature. It really doesn't matter. The question is, when we wake up in the morning, I don't know about you, but I have a routine, of getting up and getting ready and eating breakfast. And when the gyms were open, getting to the gym, working out, having coffee with friends. And then I'd start my workday because I work for myself, thank God. And I would start about 11 o'clock, sometimes 9 o'clock. So where is in that framework of what you do, what your routine is in the morning, especially if you have children and you're homeschooling them, is there 5 minutes that you take that you just sit quiet and you say, thank you, Great Spirit, thank you, God, for another day. Please speak loudly so I can hear your guidance. Do you do any connection, even for a few minutes? And then we're on with our day. Is there any point throughout the day when you hit a place where your body is telling you, your mind is telling you, you're burning out, you need to do a 10-minute power nap? And do you listen to that? That's actually your body connecting to Spirit, letting you know how to better take care of yourself. And you are at a job, or you're working a career, or you have no time to do any power naps. So when you get home and you're going to bed, do you have a gratitude list? Can you take 10 minutes at the end of the evening and say, I am grateful for, and then list the things. You don't even have to write them down. Just simply acknowledge what you are grateful for. The other thing you can also do is, what did I learn today? Is there something in which I can improve and I could be a better person tomorrow? Do you need to make amends to anybody? Do you realize that you were really sharp with your significant other because you were working out of home with the kids, and they come home, maybe they work out, outside of the house, and they said something and you just sharp. They didn't realize how tired you were. And you didn't realize how tired you were. How quickly can you apologize? How quickly can you correct that? Because it's those little things that matter. You get enough little things piled up, and it's like little pieces of metal. And they start adhering to each other until you have this blockage in your heart. And if your heart closes down in relationship, then guess what else closes down? Especially with women, but men too. If your heart closes down, communication closes down, and the bedroom door closes. So we don't want that to happen. What we want to create is, on a daily basis, staying connected to something more powerful than you. I'm not saying that I know God. All I know is that the trees and the plants and the animals and the rocks and the mountains and the sky and Mother, Father, Nature, there is so much magnificence in our world. And then you look at our universe and the stars, and then you go to other universes and other solar systems. I'm sorry, but there has to be something of a greater intelligence, so far beyond what I can even conceive of. And so, following that track, why would this higher power be interested in little me? Like if I actually said a prayer to help me with something so mundane. Well, you know what? If you think of yourself as a cell in Great Spirit's body, any cell that is in my body, if it's a cancerous cell, or if I stub my toe, or I have broken my arm, believe me, the broken cells communicate to me, and everything in our bodies will go to heal that with the help of doctors and other professionals that we may choose. If you realize you are a cell in Great Spirit's body, now are you a happy cell? Are you a functioning cell? Are you a part of the solution? Or are you a part of the problem and the cancer that's on this planet? So when we start looking at this bigger picture, why not take the time? Maybe you go to church on Sundays and that's a quality couple of hours, but you have 6 other days of the week. How much time do you dedicate to having a relationship with an energy, a force of nature that has so much wisdom and so much knowledge that when I can't figure something out, my go-to is not looking up on the internet, although maybe I have researched that. But when it comes to a decision, remember, your computer is nothing more than a brain, like the brain here. And the brain here is garbage in, garbage out. This is nothing more than a gray mass. This is nothing more than a computer. No different than the computer you work with or the phone that you work with. So it's very important for us to realize that if we want answers, we have to go outside of the brain. Maybe if we connect to our mind, which the brain is in the body is in the mind, and the mind is connected to something greater than ourselves. So if we can remember to connect to something greater than when we're stumped, when we don't know how we're going to come up with the money to pay the bill, or to put ourselves through school, or to do anything, that is when I would invite you to slow down, be quiet for 5 or 10 minutes. You can call it meditation if you want. You could just call it you're being quiet. Now, it's too hot during the middle of the day to be out in nature. But when I'm in my office and I am looking outside my window, the trees are blowing, especially these last few days with the monsoons. And I can connect to nature even though I'm sitting in the cool of the house. And I can ask that Mother, Father, Nature, that Great Spirit, come to me and bring me solace and bring me peace of mind and bring me a sense of dignity within myself to have a greater value assessment of who I am. And to the degree that we're able to do that is the degree that our life can be better. Life is not meant to be difficult, no matter what's going on. If we can connect to something higher than ourselves and listen to that guidance, life will be beautiful, and life will be smooth, and life will be wonderful. And this is not Pollyanna, and this is not necessarily religiosity. This is spirituality. This is knowing there has to be something. And if you're really angry at God and you say there is no God and I don't believe in God, and you're really pissed at God, well, how could you be pissed at something that doesn't exist? Think about that. How can you be angry at something you're saying doesn't exist? I invite you to embrace the thoughts that I'm sharing with you, to make changes in your life. Every morning, start your morning with an affirmation, with a statement that I choose today to be open. I choose today to listen to that higher power within me. It will guide me. It will help solve my problems if I listen and I get out of my own way. I want to thank you so much for your time today and listening to this. And please look at my bio and find me on all the other platforms. And truly, from my heart to yours, I share with you blessings.